How did we meet, Nicole? See if you remember.
We were both in Vermillion. We went to USC. And I'm sure we've actually had met each other other times, but it was more of a pass by, I guess you could say. And I think it was the day after Valentine's Day, because I had to work Valentine's Day, and his buddies kind of drug him out. And we were downtown Vermillion and met up, and from there we talked nonstop, and then we started hanging out, and we had a few little rough patches, but yeah, here we are. So
Char bar.
it was like the worst place to meet. But
Char bar by the pool tables.
yeah, it was. So are you gonna get a hole in one or what? I'll try. Don't miss it.
Huh.
Oh, that's...
Well, it's funny because you know when Nicole's showing up, because I lived on the 3rd floor of my apartment and she's graceful. So like she texts you, oh, okay, I'm on my way. So all right, you just be there and you'd be like, all right, we should be there in about 5 minutes, something like that. And you just listen and wait, and you hear a dun, 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 thud. And you'd be like, oh, Nicole is here. And then you'd, about 20 seconds later, she'd come walking through the door and be like, hey, did you fall on your way up? Did you trip on the stairs or something? Because I heard a loud thud. She's like, no. I'm like, yeah, she had bruises to prove it. She'd fall every time coming up to my apartment, and you just know that, no, Nicole's here.
When we were in college, I found that he was very Christ-centered, and I thought that was really awesome. We actually started going to church together, and I was just like, wow, this is really cool. And I think seeing him being that person and just caring so much about me and being so kind towards other people, it really made me realize that that's what I want in a husband. And then I realized, you know, after spending so much time with him, that that's really what I wanted, and I wanted him in my life forever. So
we were broken up for a little bit, and then I was kind of right when we were back together is kind of when I thought that, you know, this is the one for me, because kind of had a rough go, didn't get into the school, and then I finally got in, and things kind of just started turning around for me and kind of becoming, you know, kind of something that you'd always pictured. And then here she is, just doing everything she can to be a part of my life and make it the best thing that she can for me and us. And I don't know, just having her there, getting me through lots of hard times is definitely showing that she's going to be here through the tried and the true.
So we were actually at a country concert, and knowing Dan, he's like the most romantic type of guy. I'd try to like bring romance into the relationship and be all, you know, oh, I love you, honey. And he's just like, yeah, you know. And so we went to this concert one night, and we had a few drinks, and he was just like, hey, you want to get engaged tomorrow? And I'm like, seriously? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, thinking he was joking. And then on the ride home from Aberdeen, I asked him again. This is when we do all our talking too, because she gets me trapped. Yeah, I trap him in the car, and then
I'm trapped talking.
He can't get away from me.
The entirety of the trip. So yeah.
So I asked him, I go, so were you serious about that question last night? And he goes, yeah. He goes, I wouldn't have asked it if I wasn't Nicole. And there I
kind of sparked it all. So then we kind of went and looked at some rings and kind of talked about it, and I don't know, kind of planned it into when was best for us kind of situation, like for school-wise and everything and job and all that stuff. So we kind of went about getting a ring, and then I kind of tricked her into thinking that it was going to happen on her birthday. Well,
Well, you had to ask my dad too, because that was really important to me.
Yeah, I ended up asking Scott and Michelle. Well, she knew that I was going to ask them and stuff, and then I kind of planned it out to happen on her birthday, but I told her that they screwed something up with the ring coming in on time, so I wasn't going to be here for her birthday, and we were going to have to like do something else, but I told her that I'd just make sure it was a surprise and she didn't know about it. So it's gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen on the day that we had all planned it to happen. So anyways, well, the day leads up to it, and I'm kind of just pretending that it's all mopey that I'm not getting to do the thing that I actually wanted to do on her birthday for her. And so then we go out to the falls because
I love the falls.
that's her favorite place to be for some reason.
Hates the falls.
Water on rocks. It's so cool.
It's really exciting though.
So we go there, and I had lined up with my mom and her parents and my dad to be there, and we had our puppy Lola at the time, and she was all dressed up in basically a tutu and kind of a little dress to say yes and stuff. And I asked her out there, and my parents came out with her, and it was kind of just out there, and it was nice, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was great.
And she was surprised.
I was really surprised. I actually had a few tears. I didn't think I'd cry, but I did.
So at least I managed to surprise her a little bit.
Yeah. And then after that, you had a
little surprise party
a little
back.
surprise with just mainly family and a couple close friends, and yeah, it was really cool. Well, and then he wanted the actual wedding to be planned on my birthday. And I'm like, nope, that's my day.
I figured since if it was on her birthday, I'd never forget. So, and if I did, oh man, that would be the last of me.
Hey Dan, what's the date today?
I think it's September 15th.
Why does that date ring a bell? That's our wedding day, Dan.
Oh, we'll be all right. We can play 2 more holes.
Do you realize what time it is?
I said, dear, we'll be fine. We can play 2 more holes.
I know. You're
It'll
always
be fine.
You're always pretty serious on time.
Quit worrying about things.
Dan, it's like we're gonna miss our ceremony.
We'll be all right. Let's go putt this.
God.